1. An incredibly complicated project. The greatest pyramid is the tomb of the pharaoh Khufu of the 4th dynasty. Built around 2700 BC, the pyramid is 146.5 meters high, equivalent to a 40-story skyscraper. The foundation of the pyramid is a square, and the length of each side is 230.6 meters. The pyramid covers an area of about 52,900 square meters. The Great Pyramid was built with approximately 2.3 million stones of different sizes. The lightest stone weighed 1.5 tons, and the average weight was about 2.5 tons, with a total weight of approximately 6.848 million tons. If we were to use trucks with a carrying capacity of 7 tons, it would require 978,286 trucks. If we were to connect these trucks end to end, the total length would be 6,200 kilometers, which is longer than the distance from Hainan Island in southern China to Mo in the north, or from the Pamir Plateau in the west to Shanghai in the east. Along the banks of the Yangtze River, the trucks would stretch from the Tuochua River in the upper reaches to the Wusong entrance in the lower reaches. The second largest pyramid, just 3 meters shorter than the Great Pyramid, is the Khafre Pyramid, which is accompanied by a huge stone sculpture, the Sphinx with a human face and a lion's body. According to legend, in 2610 BC, the third pharaoh of the 4th dynasty of Egypt, Khafre, inspected his almost completed tomb and found a large abandoned boulder in the quarry. He ordered the stonemason to carve the statue according to his own face. The statue is 22 meters tall and 75 meters long. It wears a Nemes crown. On its forehead, there is a relief of a cobra. Under its chin, it is trailing a beard more than 5 meters long. The statue is stately and mysterious. When Napoleon occupied Egypt in 1798, he ordered the Sphinx to be bombarded with gunfire. However, it remained unmoved, but for a few broken beards, which are now preserved in the British Museum. According to Napoleon's rough estimate, if the stone pieces of the 3 neighboring pyramids of Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure were used to build a stone wall 3 meters high and 1 meter thick, it could encircle the entire France. Where did the massive number of stone pieces come from? Investigations show that ordinary stone pieces might have been quarried locally, but the 115,000 pieces of top-quality white limestone used on the outer layer might have been obtained from the quarry on the east bank of the Nile. The granite in the tomb chamber might have been quarried from Aswan, 500 miles away. Mining, transportation, river transport, and shore operations required not only a large number of stonemasons, construction workers, transport workers, and sailors, but also a considerable number of engineers, construction supervisors, managers, and a military force with sufficient suppression capabilities, which are also essential. Moreover, they needed to eat, wear clothes, live, and consume, which required a large service staff. Of course, this does not include the elderly, women, and children who are weaker in labor, nor does it include monks and nobles who gain without labor. According to an estimate, a national workforce of 50 million people would be needed to support such a construction project. However, it is generally believed that the total population of the world would not exceed 20 million around 3000 BC. What's more, there have been more than 80 pyramids discovered. Even if a pyramid could be completed in 30 years, as Herodotus stated in history, it would still require a total of 2,400 years to complete all the pyramids. Can Egypt sustain such massive consumption over such a long period?